I think the media plays a crucial, large role because the kind of coverage that you get, the kind of stories that the media and the way that the media portrays you, whether it be cable news, regular news, or even satire like Saturday Night Live, it plays into how voters think and how people view you. So I think it's crucial. Without the media, you can't win.
Usually I go on the internet or read political blogs.
CNN and MSNBC and Fox News.
Sometimes CNN, MSNBC.
CNN, MSN.
Sometimes in class, sometimes online.
NPR, the National Public Radio, and also the website for the New York Times.
I've been watching the debates, and then I also check the newspaper.
The Onion, I use the Onion a lot, which is like a satirical website.
The New York Times and CNN.
Yeah, internet, wide variety of sources, whether it be Wiki, CNN, major news corporations.
Are you ready to vote? Are you registered to vote? Questions like these are very common on college campuses around election time. We are finally able to vote, so we would hope college voters have an understanding of the presidential candidates. With technologies such as the internet and TV, information is easier than ever to access. Are we using our resources? Are we seeking out information on the candidates? Or are we becoming a generation of misinformed voters?
Most college students get their news from the internet and from watching the Jon Stewart show.
I'm a little worried about where the undergraduates get their news from because I don't actually know.
Probably online.
We went directly to the source to see if MSU undergrads feel informed about the presidential candidates.
Generally, yes. I would think that I am pretty well informed.
I am just about as informed as I'm capable of being right now.
I think I will be a more informed person, more informed voter.
Yeah, I'm generally well informed.
Yes, definitely.
MSU students obviously feel informed, but where are they getting their information?
I feel like I'm pretty informed on how each candidate stands on most major subjects, from looking at their websites and looking up their views on issues that I care about.
Like if I'm going to look for news and stuff, like I'll go to CNN, and it's usually on the front page. Like I don't really have to go off and find links and stuff. It's pretty accessible.
Well, with the campaign, I've been going to both McCain and Obama's websites and looking just their stances on the issues. That's all I really care about is where they stand on varying issues.
Mainly, I get my information from the internet, or sometimes I'll watch the news.
I watch the news. I'm really interested in class. I pay attention in class, do my own research, watch TV, read newspaper.
I like to watch CNN a little bit. I try to counter it with Fox News every once in a while, or fair and balanced. I don't know. And also, I like to read up on blogs every once in a while just to see what other people think about how different people interpret the quotes, and to try and get lots of other opinions.
I go to this website called Real Clear Politics, and they have stories from like whether they're told one way, like a conservative spin on things or a liberal spin on things. It's not even boiled down to Democratic or the Republican Party. It's just they just have opposing stories, and you can make what you want from it.
Obviously, we are taking advantage of the news sources that are available to us. But with so much information, are we able to balance the opinions that inevitably come with that information?
I feel that a lot of the material in the media right now is biased towards Barack Obama.
It can be, to an extent, be biased.
Yeah, I definitely think that from where you get it has a skew. So if you're getting it from Fox, you're going to get a conservative end.
I can tell, for the most part, when I'm listening to a biased news anchor. I can tell on NPR when they've got someone who supports a Democrat. You can just tell by the tone in their voice and the way they speak about a certain candidate. And I don't particularly care for it because I feel like they're trying to influence my vote.
Every news is going to have certain tones, and there's no way something's going to come off non-biased. So I really look for how they use photographs and videos, and I just say, wait a minute, is that what they're really saying, or is that really how bad or good it is?
Both sides have very
valid opinions, and to categorize either as completely bad is very biased, and when someone does that, I can see that.
College students want to find entertaining ways to view the news. While this may seem misleading, they're more insightful than we think. They are able to separate fact from opinion and are able to use topics brought up in comedy as a springboard for their research on important issues.
People don't really take them seriously, although the people that do find it really funny, like if an Obama supporter like myself really doesn't like Palin and her views, we tend to laugh a little bit more than the Palin crowd because we just find it funny that she's kind of mocking her in some ways.
Sometimes I think that it helps for people who haven't really paid attention to the news. It's a little bit more of an entertaining way to get people to grasp the concepts of issues that are going on, whether they want to believe, whether it's biased or not. It is a way for them to become aware of things that are going on.
In a generation whose conversations are dominated by the latest YouTube videos, whose ideas are shaped by the funniest television show, and whose information comes from blogs written by their own peers, we've become one of the most informed and forward-thinking demographics in the 2008 presidential election.